Hey guys, this is Connor with Ollie. Just going to give you a brief summary of Ollie and its different features. Down at the bottom you can see our 5 different tabs. We have events, teams, stats, tools, and chat. In this events tab, you can just see all the club events taking place in a day. Up in the top left hand corner you can actually filter out these events. So you can click just games and filter it out, and it's just going to show me the different games taking place today. You can see past events as well. And if I want to reset those filters, I can just click reset here and click done. And if I go to these scheduled events and I click into an event, up in the top right you can actually see there's attendance trackers as well. So you can see which players are going to be there, which players won't. And the players also have the ability to leave you a note and let you know why they won't make it. In this teams tab here, you're going to see a big club directory. So you can scroll through, you can see all the different teams inside the club. In the bottom left-hand corner, you can see the little uniform and the little whistle, so how many players are on the team, and then how many staff members there are. If I click into a team, up at the top you can see 4 new tabs, so you can see players, guardians, and staff to really easily communicate with parents, and then staff members as well. Down here you can see all the quick actions each team will have access to. You guys can really easily invite new members by just copying these instructions here and sending them out via text or email or however you guys currently communicate. You can always come in and edit team details. There's a resource library for you guys to upload any resources your club might need, as well as coaches can upload resources for their individual players. There's checklists to keep track of registration and different things that you guys might need to track throughout the season. There's attendance reports, so I showed you guys how to take attendance in the attendance tab, but you can also pull reports based on specific days and parameters to make sure all your players are attending properly. You guys can also manage team sponsors, so you might have seen in this events tab that there's this little banner here. You guys can go get your own sponsors and raise some money for different tournaments or for the entire season. We also have an evaluations portion of the app, so where you guys can do player and coach evaluations. So the coaches can evaluate their players and club admins can evaluate their coaches and just kind of keep track of everything. We'll skip over stats for a second and we'll jump to tools. This tab is where you're going to manage your tryouts. So you guys can run tryouts through the app. There's team tags here as well, so if you guys have a larger club, you can split your team up by geographical location or by boys and girls, just to make it easier for you guys to communicate or filter out events with your club. We also have the ability to run custom fundraisers inside the app, and then a lot of those same different features that you guys might have seen in those quick actions. So we'll jump to the chat real quick. Up in the top right hand corner you guys can click new chat. You guys can directly message other users, or right underneath that you have the ability to send a message to a team or club channel. What that's going to look like on the club level here, you can see there's an all chat, a coaches chat, an org admins chat, and a team admins chat. Those 4 are pre-made for you. You can see Utah Celtic here has made their own chat for Mapleton coaches using those team tags. So using those team tags you guys can create more specific groups to filter down even further the specific groups you need to stay in touch with. If we jump down here, you can see each team has these 4 group chats pre-made for them as well. So there's an all chat, a staff and players chat, a staff chat, or a staff and guardians chat, really to help you guys facilitate that communication. We'll jump over to stats real quick. You guys can see that this team is a pretty dominant team. They're 29-5-3 over the last year. If we click in here, you can see both team and individual statistics. If we click on some of these team stats here, we're going to see a shot chart, a heat map, offensive stats, set pieces, defensive stats, and turnovers. If we jump into individual stats, we can see all player stats. And if we want to filter top to bottom who's played the most games, if we click games played, it's going to filter out who's played the most games for us. And you can do that with any stat. So if we jump to offensive stats, we can look for goals per hour, and we can see who's scoring the most goals per hour. So a lot of really cool things to do with these stats, and then each player is actually going to have their own little breakdown here of the different things they've done over the past few games. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to us. We'd love to get in touch with your team or with your club and help you guys get situated. All the best.